These are
Yeah.
these are the functionalities are involved, right? So these are the functionalities that are involved here. So one is about the payment plan, as in the beginning I told you, but I have not given any
Mhm.
explanation. Here I'm giving. One is about the payment plan. Under payment plan, we have some plan orders we have, right? So at the same time, endpoint to planning testing or MCF plans, as you mentioned. When it comes to the billing plans also, we have the same thing. But generally, these billing plans has to make some data has to be queried, right? So for example, if you want to generate any kind of reports for the particular billing that we have made, right? So you want to know about the average billing that were made so far, or average the claims settlements that we have made in last few months or so. So we want to query the data that we are maintaining, or if you want to query it, or if you want to modify any kind of billing plans, and all, this is all part of billing plan. Point number two. Third, about the delinquency plans. Delinquency plans, in the last time I told you, for example, a person has an premium which is to be paid on a particular date. That
Mhm.
particular date has crossed, right? So whenever there is a particular date is crossed, there is some uh, reminders. Normally, we send auto reminders to this person for the next month or so. Normally, there will be a deadline period for about 3 months from the date of renewal expiry. From there onwards, normally we'll be waiting for 3 months time. After 3 months,
Mhm.
automatically the policy will get void or cancelled automatically, permanently. Right. So there are contentious or multiple reminders that will be sent to the people. So based on the information that we have sent and all, these delinquency plans are involved, right? So what
Mhm.
because there is some additional amount which will be charged against to the premium due to the delay or something, right? So everything we have to be.
Yeah.
So there are possibilities where when it comes to the workflow process of the delinquency plans and all, it is required for us to may do some query, or if you want to create or modify or delete any kind of plan workflows, everything will be part of delinquency plans. Next, about the payment allocation plan, because whatever the plan orders that we are managing, or whatever the kind of multi-currency functionalities that the plans that are related. So all these things are comes under payment allocation plans. So these functionalities remains constant. Why are we learning? Because these functionalities remain constant for Guidewire billing. But if there are any kind of changes that we want to make from the configuration point of view, you have to make, because for integration purpose we don't require, because integration we focus mainly on the application access, application integration from one to another, not for configuration point of view. But for configuration point of view, it's a different story altogether, because you need to configure the application according to the requirement. We want to make necessary changes on the existing one, and we are not creating anything as separate, because whatever the existing, let's say some services are earlier we are providing services in one country. Now we have extended our services to another country, for example, right? So we have added and extended our
Mhm.
services to the next country. So whatever the rules that are involved here and whatever the plans that we are initiating for them may vary from, sometimes whatever the plans that we have initiated earlier, assume that we are experience we our company is more onto the commercial lines, for example, right? So they
Mhm.
are more into the commercial lines. They're not into any cargo insurance or marine insurance. Assume that, right? So now it is a time for us to extend our services even for marine insurance. Again, whatever the calculations that we do may vary, depends on the type of insurance plan they have taken. Because if they have taken a cargo insurance and all, then the plans are something different. If they're taking hull insurance, then that is different. Hull insurance means the kind of insurance we are doing for the body of a cargo ship. If there is any natural calamities or any fire accident or something happen. So against to that, to protect that, generally we do hull insurance. Cargo insurance is different. Cargo insurance depends on the size, depends on the value of the goods that we are transforming from one to another. Again, risk involved depends on the kind of route it travels. Okay, so there are different changes that are required. So organization to organization, based on the regional business they do, right? So whichever the region
Yeah.
This business they focuses more on the functionalities. Whatever I have mentioned here, the functionalities remains constant and same.